Hey guys, it's Marla. Welcome back. This is the weekly reading for the week of November 5th. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, which is marlakelly.com. And I also want to announce that I'm going to be doing a goddess circle with Negla El-Shemi in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts on November 19th. So that's about 2 weeks away from 1 to 5. It's a Sunday, and we're going to be holding it from 1 to 5. If you're in the New England area, it is going to be limited seating. We can only have a small number of people. It's going to be a very intimate setting. So if you would like to join us, please connect with me either through Facebook or through my website, which is marlakelly.com, or through Negla's website, which is soulspeaks.com. And we will give you more information and get you signed up. Okay, so what is going on this week? The overall energy for this week is Moonlight. And I'm using the Enchanted Map deck from Colette Barton Reed. Moonlight. Okay, so when this card comes up, this is telling us that our intuition is really strong. And it's actually telling us to step away from our logical mind for a bit and go with our intuition or our heart, or listen to our soul, because that's really what our intuition is our soul. So we actually have coming up this week on Saturday what's known as 11/11. So I know a lot of people that watch me know about 11/11, but for those of you that don't, 11/11 is kind of a magical number that has to do with awakening and activations, codes, balance, new beginnings. So it's a powerful number, and this year it's going to be 11-11-1 because 2017 adds up to the number 1. And we're going to have Venus conjunct Jupiter and conjunct the asteroid Karma, trine Neptune. So yeah, our intuition is going to be very strong. Jupiter is going to be aspecting Neptune for a while. They're both in water signs, Scorpio and Pisces, and the water signs are known for their intuitive abilities, their psychic abilities. So intuition is going to be very strong, and dreams as well are going to be prophetic. So you want to try and remember your dreams, maybe keep a dream journal next to your bed. Okay, the hidden influence. Sorry, I was going to read, there's a little caption for each card I was going to read. So the hidden influence is listen, and it says, an open heart will hear the message. So you're being divinely guided right now. Spirit's asking you to tune in and listen. Again, it's about stepping away from your logical mind for a minute and getting more in touch with your soul. The card says not only pay attention to what you hear, but what you don't hear as well. I'm also getting, too, that this week, again, I think I spoke about this last week or the week before, that there could be some shifts in people around you, some people leaving and some new people coming in. So I feel like that energy can be at play here, because you might be thinking about some people that are in your life that maybe aren't giving enough to you, that you end up doing all the work. And so that's going to be playing on your mind. But this card is saying, you're being divinely guided, so you don't really have anything to fear. Okay, just go with the flow. What is coming up in the energy, or what is evolving? And it's the card Encouragement. This is a really good card. It says you are receiving a nudge in the right direction. So when the encouragement card comes up, it tells us that Spirit is giving us that little nudge. You know, like they're encouraging us, kind of like I'm seeing a bird in a nest, and, you know, the mama bird pushes it out of the nest. But with the intention that, you know, you can fly. She's saying, you can fly, baby. You don't, just go. And that's kind of how I'm feeling this card. The universe this week is kind of like pushing us out of the nest and saying, go, fly. This card means that we're being guided as well. Like, there's definitely a message coming through with these cards about you don't need to worry, you don't need to struggle. Everything is just aligning. And some of the energy that I'm picking up around the 1111 gateway is that the timelines that I've been talking about are really going to start aligning as long as you're in the right vibration. So we want to take this week. I think the cards are saying us to just chill, be alone, get in touch with ourselves, nurture ourselves, keep our vibration high so that we can align with the timelines that are shifting for us and that are really bringing great things into our life. It's actually going to be a really exciting week. We also have the sun squaring the north and south node of destiny, or on the midpoint of the nodes. And I see the nodes as representing the midpoint. So do you want to go back or do you want to go forward? Do you want to continue? The south node represents your past. Your past knowledge, yes, your past lives, but also your past patterns and your old fears and your old programming. So do you want to stay there or do you want to shift towards the north node timeline, which is bringing in new things, greater opportunities, letting you get rid of some of those old patterns and shift forward? Well, the universe is really encouraging us right now to let go of that past pattern and make that jump, take that risk, and try something new. Do something different. Everything's really opening up right now. The card of guidance is solitude. And this card's been coming up, I think, every week lately, at least the past 2 or 3 weeks. So the message from Spirit is to spend time alone. You got to get in touch with yourself again this week. When you go into the quiet, the solitude, the meditation, that's when you get in touch with your soul or your higher self, your guides, your angels, however you want to look at it, your God, and get messages. And those messages help you stay more confident, more trustful of things, so that no matter what happens, you stay in that trust. This is a week with the 1111 gateway that we want to stay in our hearts as much as possible. We really want to be open-hearted. We want to be full of love and compassion. Let go of past pain and resentment and focus on the future. What we're surrendering this week. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Okay, so this is what I was talking about a minute ago, that people are going to be coming and going. There's a shift happening around people in your life. And I believe we got this message at the last reading as well. So you know in your heart that some people are holding you back in some way. It's time to let them go. Make room for some new people to come in, some people that are more on your vibration. Okay, everything revolves around a vibration. A lot of times we think that we can change people or we can help them. And what ends up happening is you end up giving and giving and giving because you think, well, if I could just do more, if I could just show this person more love, if I could do more to make them happy, then I could fix this situation. Or, say someone is depressed. If I just do more, then they won't be depressed anymore. It doesn't work that way. Each person has to be responsible for their own happiness. And if you're not happy with yourself on the inside, there's nothing that you can do to make that person happy. Or you might make them happy for a short time, but unless they truly are happy and feel loved in themselves, they're just going to repeat a pattern. So if there's someone that's bringing you down, if there's someone that's critical, judgmental of you, someone that holds you back, okay, you can't fix that. You're gotta have to let them go. They have to want to change. And if this is someone that's been in your life for a while, you have to really ask yourself and be brutally honest. Is this person going to change? Is this situation going to change? Or is it just going to be Groundhog Day? The same thing over and over again. So you can't make someone else happy. Each person has to make themselves happy. That's true happiness. If you put your ability to be happy on someone else, you're setting yourself up for failure because that's too much pressure to put on someone. And our goddess card for advice this week is Athena, Inner Wisdom. You know what you have to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. You're going to be very clear, I think, this week and next week, what you need to do. You're going to be getting the messages. You're going to be getting downloads, which is just incoming messages from Spirit. Athena's message here is, why are you asking me for help? I know you've heard your message and you're not trusting the message. You're coming to me. So then she says, well, I can help you. I can give you a sign to show you that you received the message, but I know that you did receive it. So it's about trust, trusting your intuition. You're getting the message, but are you trusting the message? You keep looking outside of yourself for the message when the message is within you all the time. Take appropriate action without delay. I think the action that we're going to be taking is going to be more internalized this week because like the Solitude card is telling us that it's not really a time to take action this week. It's a time to go within and get quiet. But the time is soon coming. It's like with this, what I'm feeling with this, the action is clearing out ourselves, purging ourselves, and beginning to make a plan. So we might not be taking action just yet, but we're getting a lot of ideas right now. There's a lot of creative energy with Venus conjunct Jupiter trine Neptune. You're going to be getting a lot of ideas as well. So make sure you're writing these ideas down. And then I think when we get towards the the new moon on the 18th of November, I think that will be a time when we're ready to start putting some of our plans into action, start taking those baby steps towards what we've been manifesting. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. That helps me out a lot. And I love you, and I will see you next week.